Okie dokie. I see a first there. Should get a prize, as in you want your allowance. Okay. Man, I read the dumb thing on Twitter that was that what was it? Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh were making a movie, and they had a sex scene, and then when they said cut, they didn't stop. And then the comment was something about that Garfussy, and I had that word stuck in my head. It's just an absolutely awful, horrible word. That's the only thing. Is the word Garfussy. Ugh. Like a Nobel Prize, but you'll take some money. I mean, I don't have the power to give out Nobel Prizes. And I mean, if you want a Nobel Prize, then that's also like... There's a lot of Nobel Prize winning war criminals. So... The Grinchussy? I think it's the ussy on the end. It's just... No. Don't like it. Grinchussy doesn't feel as bad as Garfussy. It just... it's terrible. This is a word that I now know. And it just... no. I don't like it, and I can't think of anything else. Too busy doing a long commute to work. Okay, so... I need to somehow figure out a way to... Oh, wait, there was... a kind soul that was dropping some extra code stuffs in the chat. So... This is one of those, like, just copy and paste and not understand the code at all. No, let's try to not do that. MATLAB CS file? Am I going to be able to open this okay? Okay, back to OBS there. Hello, hello. I made the mistake of eating yogurt right before this, so now I'm like, oh, I'm gunked up. That gunked me up. For sure. Okay, so let's see if Phil XD has solved all my problems for me anyway. Or at least can steal the math. Yeah, because it's as interesting as this is, as cool as this is to have... Did I do a bunch of... Yeah, okay, it was like just the one ramp, because it seemed to lag out real hard otherwise, and I don't remember if one ramp also lagged it out real hard. Okay, so then we go to... It also seems to be lagging pretty hard. I don't know if it's like a collision thing or what, but... Yeah, that's the thing, is like... This method ends up with this very tight set of points, and then it just expands. Help to friends, let them dance with some music. That's cool, that's fun. Man, you just been addicted to those game jams. Which I understand. I've done a ton of game jams. I love game jams. I have to update my portfolio. That's another thing. God, I need... It's too much. Too much. Too much. I got too much going on, and it's happening all at once because I was lazy and I didn't do it earlier. This is what you get. Don't procrastinate, kids. Don't do it. It's tempting, but don't do it. It all comes and it hits you all at once, and it's awful. No, my drive, please. And then the file that I've been messing with very recently so that I can make a note. That's the thing, even in the time that it took me to pull up the thing to make a note, I don't remember what I was trying to think of. Portfolio. I wanted to update my portfolio, that's what it was. Because I also need to carve out some time to update the portfolio. It's just been busy, busy, busy. And it don't stop. Okay, so I can see the code here. This is like a lot of code. Radius of the planet, the number of points to generate, the points to start the curve at. Okay, we're gonna just... I think I am literally just gonna say... yeah, okay, it's got Unity engine and everything. So we're just gonna slap this into here and see what it do. Oh yeah, because this Monday, I could talk about my very busy weekend, too. Because what did I do? Saturday, I did another game dev meetup, which was fun. I was just kind of chatting games and stuff. Another good realization that I don't want to be a professional game developer. Especially because the guy there who was talking about his different game jobs was just like, yeah, it's stressful. The company's not paying people correctly. All this contract stuff, and it was like, okay, yeah, no. I think I give up. I think this is as far as it goes. It's just gonna be hobby projects, and that's it. I'm not cut out for the full thing. I'm not gonna stop on the hobby projects, but I doubt it's ever gonna become a money-making scheme. Okay. So how do I just... This is just a static class, Planet Mathlib, so I can just... so that means you can bugger off then, right? And then we open up a... Here we go, Planet Mathlib. So this planet generation. So instead of my code, let's try whatever this Planet Mathlib is. Oh, but I was talking about I did the game development meetup, and then after that I bought a new phone, which that took a while to get the number transferred over. But I finally bought a new phone, because that other phone was lagging out and dying, and the connector wasn't working, and I like this new phone a lot, too. They had like that cool like flip phone thing, but that was too expensive and also just didn't feel necessary. Like the screen resolution was also kind of odd to support the flip on it, and I was like, yeah, no, I think I'm good. And then I found the stylus one and was like, I have sweaty hands. Yeah, no, the stylus thing, that sounds good. And I've been enjoying it a lot, actually. Get random, consistent bending curve, tangent, and then rotate vector around axis. Okay, just give me like the top one here. So this is a vector 3 array. It's just an array of vector 3 points, meaning I could use that for the points here. So it's actually more of a, so it's not a full planet generation, just a ramp generation. And then on Saturday, even after I got back super late, I stayed up late so that I could go roller skating at the skate park. They were like, oh yeah, it's adult night at 11 o'clock. And I'm like, that is well past my bedtime, but I'm going to give it a go. And then I had a blast. The shoes weren't the right size, so I ended up with a small blister, but I had an absolute blast roller skating. I did rollerblading as a kid, and it was really fun to get back into it. And then Sunday was also somewhat busy. I was gonna attempt to go to another game dev meetup because there's two that happen at the start of the month, which is a bit much, but then my uncle showed up out of nowhere. And it was like, okay, now that's a little too busy. I should probably clean the apartment before he gets here. So that's what I did. And then we went out to dinner, which was nice because I don't see him very often. Okay, I'm just chatting at this point. So, the ramp. This is the number of ramps. This is the points for the ramp. So instead of me doing this stuff, that's points.add. Okay, so, because this also had a number of points, right? The radius of the planet, point count, start point, distance between points, planet origin. Does this have a number of points? I'm like, where's the number of points? Point count is the number. Oh, there's the point count. I just sort of read it too fast and didn't see the number of points. Okay. So, back over here. I want to... Okay, so that's adding the number. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. So it's this stuff, this list of points that no, I lied. I need you. Okay, so now my point stuff could go away just to test this and see if, in fact, somebody who is smarter than me and most likely had more time. Because I've been busy. That's not to mention that I should have been looking at moving, because I'm like, oh look, my leash is going to be up. I could be moving closer to work. I'm like, I'm probably going to have to pay for an extra month, which is going to hurt like hell, but that's what you get for being lazy. Don't be lazy. Procrastination, not even once. Okay. It's a static. Just do planet math lib. No. Oh, namespace libs? Or namespace... Does the namespace matter there? It's got Unity engine stuff. It's like it's supposed to run in Unity. Wait, no, pick it up. I never learned how to code good. I are no code good. Planet math lib. Why you pick it up now? Excuse me. Okay, so now I want just to give me the top one, get random curve. Okay, and so what I'm looking for is the planet radius, which I have. So planet radius, and then I'm looking for the point count, which I have. Did I just call it point count? That would make the most sense. Or num points, maybe? Num points. Num points, and then the start point is the random on a sphere, which I had that somewhere, right? It's spawn point, spawn point, spawn point. There we go. Okay, duh, I have spawn point already. I have all these things already. Okay, distance between the points. That I don't have. So we'll just slap in a number for now, and then forget about it, and max angle per point. We'll start off like low, I guess. Is this in degrees or radians, or I would assume degrees. It's easy to use. And then if it starts at 0, 0, 0, the planet's at 0, 0, 0. This is just a test to see if I can get this to run. Then that's fine. So now this is a series of points. So it's a list of points. So just points.add. In degrees? Yeah, okay. I was assuming so, but because I don't even remember what radians are hardly. It's been a while since I've done that. I just know that that is a thing. Okay, the add you. Okay, this is not a oh, spline point. Okay, points.add point. Point being spline point. Oh, I did translate it into a spline point of this. Okay. Meaning I probably gotta do a list to run through all of them. So that's good guess, but no dice there. Okay, vector 3. And this. Should probably just save it off instead of doing that. Point. Okay, there we go. It's working. So this is just a quick test. That is gonna nothing more permanent than temporary code. Okay, so this is each point. It's going to become a new spline point. Okay, spline point. And then the spline point is made up of a vector 3. So point. And then points add point. In this case, spline point. Okay, so now, is it good to go? Let me see what doing what do. Oh, that's the other stressor. I need to get my doctor's appointment scheduled so that I can actually get my kidney stone dealt with. That's another thing that I've been putting off all year. Which you'd think, like, oh, major health problem? That's probably something you should deal with immediately. Yeah, but it's not something I can deal with. It's I have to go contact somebody, and there's the rub. Oh no, I have to make a phone call. I guess I'll die. Ruh-roh. No, wait. That's not Ruh-roh. I think it's still having the same issue that it's not, Oh, wait. I have to run it again because for some reason that first ramp that it does. Okay, so this should be the real test as to whether it's working or not. Watched Beetlejuice on Friday. That's cool. That's fun. I haven't seen Beetlejuice in forever. I know there was the sequel. My parents weren't too enthralled with it. And, I remember Beetlejuice being fun, but I don't remember it. Where's the planet? Okay, clearly you're... I saw it go by, and now I can't seem to see it, but... Wasn't even planned. Friend invited me like 10 minutes before he got to the cinema. Oh, okay, as in the new Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. You require allowance? Hello? Hello. Oh, hello is a lot better than calling me names, so you may have an allowance. Okay, and then for just a person, and then I didn't mean to do an enter there, you goof. Okay. I could have just copied it off of the other one. Ay. Okay. There we go. So now... And no, we're not going to make the allowance like a billion. I don't know, that might also be kind of fun. To just completely destroy the numbers immediately. But divide in half for the function on the planet size. Well, and it's because I keep expecting to see... That looks further than half. This is a nice, pretty line, though. It's actually, like, separated well. And it's got a slight curve to it. Meaning, I think it's working, but it's... I goofed up a number somewhere. Okay, planet radius. I'm gonna make this, like, 1. Let's see what that does, because that seemed to be the issue. The number of points actually seemed to be working. Spawn points seemed okay, maybe? Okay, and then we'll turn all those into variables once I get the numbers right. It does look further than half. Yeah, I was like, that looks like it kind of multiplied it by the planet radius, as opposed to, Okay, so now... Oh, wait. And then I have to run it twice, I think. So... I do need to set up my channel points sometime. Like I said, it's like that procrastination thing. Like, this, all of these things are popping up all at once. I do need to set up my channel points. Okay, Twitch. I'm trying to do this new method of, like, if I have an idea, we're going to write it, put it down on a piece of paper, and then we're going to check that piece of paper on a regular basis. So, yeah, I was like, I'm leaving money on the table here, aren't I? Okay, stop. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Why so far away? Spawn point? Are you also... Okay, okay. Let's just... that's... Yeah, I was gonna say, that's supposed to be a vector 3, so we'll just do vector 3 dot... 0. There. Okay, because it seems to be generating a nice, expert at procrastination. Had a paper due a week ago and it's still not done. Don't do it, man! Take it from somebody who's old and is also suffering the consequences. Don't do it. These things always come in waves. That's what sucks the hardest. It's just like, it's not like you get... Because that's how I started the year. It seems to be like I'm bookending the end of the year with a bunch of stress too. But I started the year with a lot of stress, and and I'm going to end the year with a lot of stress. Although I am taking off my birthday as just a whole day of streaming, as I have been doing the past few years. So, function automatically projects the spawn point to the planet's surface, so that shouldn't change anything. But it did, so I guess that's that. Yeah, I was like, so this looks like it's wrapping around the planet, okay. Oh wait, I have to run it a couple times because it may or may not update correctly, but that seems to be wrapping around the planet, okay. Nope, okay, so I did, so it was correct the last time. So let's undo the last change I did. There we go. So let's undo the last change I did, and then run it twice. Not just once, run it twice, because for some reason it runs off of the last update, and not the one that I just updated. Okay, so now, nope, not pause it. So there we go. Run it, and then run it again. There we go, okay. Sweet. So... well, that looks a little twisted. But this looks good. Like, I might want it just a little closer to the planet. wonder if there's like some shading or something I could do to make it so that the ramp gets embedded into the planet better. Did it continue to twist? Or did it just twist the once when it went over like a... It seems to have just twisted once. That's obnoxious. Okay, so let's do less points and more ramps. Okay, number of points is 50. No, that's way too many. Let's do like 5. And then do number of ramps is like 5. Because then I also need to worry about the collisions. Okay, so run it. And say, no, I lied. Run it again. Okay, so then... There we go. There's a nice little ramp. Just sitting on the edge of the planet. And then... Where are the other ramps? So there's one of them. You're not rotated correctly. I don't like that. You are. Also not rotated correctly. Don't like that. You are. Also continuing to not be rotated correctly. And you are. Presumably also not rotated correctly. Okay, wait, no, you look good. And this one also looked good, right? No, I just started with the one that looked good. Okay. Yeah, I just happened to click the one that was most visible and looked good. But this looks like correct. It's not like it's off by a little bit. That looks like just correct. Is there a second constructor for spline point that takes 2 parameters? Yes, there is. And I was using it, and for this quick test, I did not reuse it. Yeah, okay, so that's not working. But that's working. Okay, so let's try re-implementing the... okay, that can bugger off. That can bugger on. And now let's try re-implementing. Yeah, okay, spline point, and I had point position and spawn point. So this should be the point position. Yeah, P. And then I had spawn point tossed in there. Which I have spawn point tossed in here too, so that might help. We shall see. Yeah, I know another one of those things that I've been putting off for a long time is getting a will sorted out. Because I'm like, that's one of those things is guaranteed. That's pretty much the only guaranteed thing that's going to happen, is that you're going to die. It's like setting up a will. Probably a good idea. It seems like, oh no, that's a far time away. That's forever away. It's like, no, you never know when you're going to drop dead. Having a will is a good idea. Oh, I did want to do my red bubble. I have my red bubble, like, I have a red bubble shop, like, I put a lot of work into getting all the little pixel art things set up, and then... Okay, wait, I gotta run it twice. And then Redbubble just decided to not start up the shop, and then I just kind of forgot about it and stopped caring. Okay, so you are... facing the wrong way, but are you consistently facing the wrong way? Because if you're consistently facing the wrong way, that I can work with. You're not consistently facing the right way. That's annoying. Nope. Okay. Finally, your physics teacher plays and watches One Piece. Crazy. I have not watched One Piece. I like pirates. Like, that's I think kind of a generational thing that, like, because I think my dad, he played a lot of Black Flag. He watched that one Blackbeard pirate show and everything. And I'm like, I definitely like pirates as a theme as well. And I like anime. And yet somehow I've not gotten into One Piece. But I think it's also because One Piece is just, like, massive. And it scares me. So, Sea of Thieves. Okay. You've mentioned Sea of Thieves. You've said it pretty much. I don't know why I cannot keep that in my brain that it is Sea of Thieves. Yeah, that's one that I even played the alpha a little bit. And then never messed with. If I ever did multiplayer games. Because I even like the clip of the... Captain! Look! Okay. Oh, submitting the game and couldn't write? I mean, that's fine. That's more important than whatever it is I'm doing. Which is, I goofed up the... Well, okay, because as much as this was not working out in terms of the spread of the points, I think this was working out in terms of... Okay, so I want to double check that to see. Do I have a version where the ramp was pointed in the right direction, even if the points were not laid out well? Because that means if I could just kind of smash them together and make a unified theory of ramp generation... Well, then we're cooking with oil, which is the right way to cook. Because I believe it spreads out the heat or something. Why is there like one ramp that tends to like... Oh, wait. No, this is the previous version. It didn't update. I don't know why it allows it to run without the... Okay, so it looks like my jank version did rotate the ramps upward correctly. It's hard to tell because the... Okay, wait, did I have a distance between points? Seems like it would make sense. Distance. Okay, let's do like micro. Okay, and then we save it. And then we run it twice, I think, so. Cook with gas and fent. As in, like, fentanyl? Which I know next to nothing about. I know nothing about drugs. Never done... I guess I've taken, like, pills that are drugs, but not... I've not done any recreational drugs. There we go. Never been an interest of mine. Okay, so this is... Okay, so my version was... Oh, it's two ramps next to each other. I was a little afraid. Okay, so my version is rotated correctly, but... Yeah, point dot normal in the uncommented. Never taken any drugs. Yeah, it's never interested me. I drank alcohol for a little while in college, and it was just like... It just made me grumpy, so I just was like, no, I don't want to be a grump. I'm not a fun drunk. I just sit there like, I don't feel right. It makes me not fun. Plus, the alcohol that I liked to drink was just like, I like this really fruity candy juice kind of drink. And it was like, okay, it's just because I want some kind of sugar drink. I don't want alcohol. And the whiskey was the only thing I got into, and then I found a alcohol-less version. Okay, so the spline points. Points.normal equals point position. And then spawn point is point position, and then spawn point plus... I don't remember what I was doing. But it seems sort of smart-esque. Okay, so... At least it's rotating the ramp up in the correct direction. Okay, I'm doing a point.normal here, which is the point position. And then setting that to... Okay, wait, do I just need to literally add just that, like, take the normal and make it... So before I add it... So do the... Which is probably why I had the spline point as a separated out thing. So if I just do spline point, normal is equal to point position, which is... Spawn point didn't seem to do much though. Point. Whoop, I didn't mean to be that excited about it. Point. There we go. Okay, and then get rid of my code. That isn't as bad as I thought, because it did have something useful in there. Yeah, the big problem will be the intersection of the ramps. It's like, how am I gonna figure out when they are colliding with each other so that it... How do I make sure they don't generate on top of each other? Okay, and then run it, and then run it again to make sure it updated correctly. That's looking better. Well, and that's the thing is when I'm talking about drinks that are full of sugar and stuff, and I know they make like weed gummies or like weed brownies and stuff, where I'm like, oh, dessert? Like, I'll eat dessert. Like, take it like smoking. I love watching smoke, but I do not like smelling it or being around it. It's not a pleasant smell, not a pleasant feeling. But watching smoke rise, flippin' awesome. Speaking of flippin' awesome, this seems to be rotated correctly. Hell yeah. Okay, so now I got some tiny ramps. But now if I do... So if I up the distance, and then I up the number of points, 50 was like too many. Let's do like 20. Because this will start wrapping around the planet real good. Meaning it'll also have a high chance of running into each other. Yeah, so then I'm like, what do I do about the collision there? Yeah, gummies was one of those things that I didn't think about in terms of being vegetarian. I just was kind of like, oh, it's like a marshmallow or something, right? It's just sugar and flour or something. But it was like, no, there's like gelatin or something in there that is a animal byproduct. Because I do like gummies a lot. That was one of those things that, like, yeah, it's a little sad to not eat gummies as much. Not that I should be eating a bunch of candy anyway, but it doesn't help that YouTube is showing me candy shorts, like making candy canes and stuff. I'm like, oh, I do like hard candy and stuff. It's one of those, like, no wonder my teeth have issues. That, and I think I've just been stressed for a long time. So I just smashed my teeth together. I noticed that on vacation. I was like, oh, I kind of forgot to wear my mouth guard. But I was actually, like, relaxed, so it didn't matter nearly as much. I wasn't, like, in pain. And then I come back to, well, let's be super stressed about things. Okay, 1 seems to be like too much. It's kind of working, but it's these intersections that I gotta figure out. I mean, this does look kind of neat. But I think if you're trying to, like... I mean, it's sort of a half pipe, but also, like... I don't know, because it's something like this. If you're trying to skate in the backside of this, like just a couple of walls, I don't think that'll look good, but... This might be one of those things that, like, maybe I don't need to fix it. I just need to test it. I need to actually just play the game and see how that feels. So... The other 2 curve functions in the library have smoother curves on the ramps themselves. Well, yeah, you're talking like the, like make them wiggle a little more. I didn't really need them to wiggle all that much, but, I can definitely throw the... Especially if it's the same sort. Okay, radius, point count, start point, distance, max angle, plane and origin. Max bend increase per point. Guess I could try this random consistent bending curve. And the code is very much appreciated, as you can tell. I'm getting some good use out of it. So, meaning I really should go through and figure out the math and stuff. Yeah, this is definitely like I will I will credit you for having come up with the code for this. I find it so odd when there's like YouTube videos and stuff that are like, go check out this channel, and then they don't have a link or anything. Or they don't have like credits, when it's like, you know, it doesn't take a lot of effort to credit somebody for something. I've always been a huge proponent of... because it takes like hardly any effort to add a link to something. That's probably why I have like too many links like everywhere. So. Oh, yes. I was gonna say, that was looking pretty similar. Yeah, okay, it's the... Gotta run it twice. Make a list and check it twice. Yeah, that was an interesting thing I saw. Was, about a test they did with monkeys that was... Okay, so this is kind of like curved in different directions. That's kind of neat. It's looking very basketball-esque, like this. But there was an interesting experiment they did with monkeys. That was, they had a ladder with a banana on top of it, but then it would like shock or like do a water jet or something. It would basically like hurt the monkey that tried to go get the banana, or it would hurt all of the monkeys if one of the monkeys tried to go get a banana. So then they all just kind of like, if anybody went towards the ladder, they would beat them. And then they just introduced more and more new monkeys until they had an entire society of monkeys that were like, if you go near the ladder, we'll beat you. But the new monkeys had never actually seen like why. So they had just kept up the tradition of, nope, nobody go near that ladder. I don't remember why I was talking about traditions, basically, but maybe they run it twice. I need to get into the habit of running it twice and remembering why I run it twice. Okay, so do I worry about the collisions of the ramps? I don't know. This feels more like this feels more like a playtest thing. This feels more like a is it that big of a deal that the ramps are running into each other? The fact that they're doing this is kind of crazy to me, that they're like getting close to each other like that. But oh, that was the thing I was gonna do as well, was do some different ramps and stuff. Okay, that seemed to be lagging a little bit. So do like 10. I think I also want to bring down the distance so that it gets a nicer curve to it. But it actually didn't seem too bad. Okay, so... yeah, if I can find some time tomorrow. I'm like, I don't have too much going on. I think I want to do a playtest of my board game tomorrow, though. Which will eat up some time, for sure. But I didn't even get a chance to update my journal. It's like it only takes 20 minutes. It only takes half an hour to get my journal updated. And yet, couldn't find the time. Well, no, it's a priority thing. I didn't make the time. But that's because I wanted to start the stream at a consistent schedule. Despite the fact that this is probably a very low priority thing to stream on a regular basis. But it's the thing that brings me a ton of joy, so... it's sleepy time? It's not sleepy time. Sleepy time's 8 o'clock. It's only coming up on 7. It's only 6:45 where I'm at. I thought about yawning, though. I could feel a yawn just because you said sleepy time. You jinxed me. Now I'm like, maybe I am tired. Somebody said I'm tired. I must be tired. Okay. I wanted to do different ramps. What's the other thing? No, there's a yawn. I can feel a yawn stuck in there. Start feeling sleepy. Watch the intro to Sandwich. Oh, you gotta update that itch.io page. So it's actually got like I didn't have a tab. I gotta get a tab going. That's my... there we go. Random things to Google tab. Startled man loses his lunch at the sight of a tiny ant. Stack up your ant brethren to reach out and grab as much food as possible. It's time to feast. Well, that sounds fun. Musica. I need you to quiet down a little bit. There we go. Gotta go to war now in Roblox. Have fun. Good luck. Victory at all costs. Godspeed. Okay. Let's get this bread. Okay. Okay, yeah, that is coming through pretty quiet. There we go. Did the dude just drown? Is that what I was watching? Wow, these comic pages are great. Man, there's some production on this. Enter name. Gnomeable. Sandwich. This is looking like a somewhat similar title screen. I'm like, I sort of recognize this. Look, there's a water shader, a green background, some random thing happening in the middle. Oh, the guy's nose there. The game is similar too. Well, we'll say that's partially my fault. I set you on this path. Rudgasm. Rud puddle. Coleslaw. I feel like coleslaw like sandwiches. Just a guess. Close. It's nice and big, and it's because it didn't look like a button. That's why it was throwing me off. Sculpt. Sculpt a perfect sandwich. We're gonna just hit play first. So pull something. Oh, this is add. Oh, I didn't read what the rest of this were. I didn't read how to rotate it. Okay. I love the sound effect. Okay. Just run into my thing. Hey! Wait. That's looking like not great. Well, this is neat. That's a lot of ants. Yeah, I was like, I need weight on this though. I gotta balance it on the dude's nose. This is looking a little iffy. That first clump, it was, oh no! Didn't seem too bad, but I guess it's some like it's not as plant themed, it's more food and bug themed, but it's got some similar vibes to Gnome. The fact that it is on top of the dead guy's nose, that's hilarious. That's neat though. A whole screenshot and everything too. You could build a tower for sure. Okay, wait. I was like, the score was, I was at 2,000, I think, and the high score 4,000. No, wait, that's not the button I wanted. Okay, let's give this at least a couple of tries. Aha, there we go. Oh wait, let's try the sculpt just out of curiosity. Okay, so this is like a free build. Oh, you don't have to worry about the balance either. Okay. That sound effect does a lot, I will say. Okay, wait, so if I build into the camera, does it keep going? It seems like it was actually just continuing to go there. The answer is no. Okay, they got stuck at the edge of the level there. Okay. Gnome? Yes, it's well, it's because it's got the water and the green sky and the like cute character building vibes. I love that sound effect. Okay, wait, do they even have legs or just antenna? I guess if you're gonna have this many ants on screen, probably good that they don't all have like a billion legs. Okay, let's try to maybe actually build something. There we go. The fact that it's 3D, that's kind of fun. So I'm like, oh look, that's a smiley face. Nope, that's a horrible pile of bugs there. Stress test the PC. Well, I was like, my PC's getting older for sure at this point, so. Does it have a cap? Or does it just say how many bugs are there and then, good luck? I was expecting a little more of, like, destruction of the food, but makes sense for a game jam to not do that, because that seems like it would be, difficult. This isn't using, no cap and it's WebGL, okay. Okay, it seems to be struggling a little more at 2,000. Or maybe I did hit a cap? No cap? For real? Seems like lies. It seems to have capped me. Okay, let's do one more run on the actual thingamabob here. Oh, let's actually watch this. I don't think I watched the full thing. Oh, that's less of a guy and more of like a worm with a nose. Maybe it's the PC who capped it. That was an interesting number to cap it at. Okay, so I did get the gist of the intro there. I didn't miss much messing with the volume. Okay. Oh, okay, it's just saying that WASD and then... Looks like that seemed a little rude to immediately, Okay, good. Kind of. I'm gonna need a little bit of counterbalance there. There we go. Thank you for the counterbalance. Well, you're just gonna run into the sandwich. I don't even need to... Okay, you're just gonna run into that. What? No, wait, no! Oh. Well, I ain't even getting anywhere close to 2,000. Retry, there we go. Points for number of ants you place too, so keep placing ants. Okay. That seems a little dangerous. Okay, it is pretty immediate though once it adds an extra weight. Okay, not good. No! Wow, that's even worse. Okay, I gotta break like 2,000, right? Okay, let's do this method again. Or not. Wait, what was... I was hitting 2,000. Okay, why? No, why are you getting wildly out of place there? No! Oh, come on. That's only slightly better. I want to hit like 25. Yeah, the audio does a ton for the placement. Yeah, okay, no, we're not gonna worry about the food. Oh wait, nah! Okay, wait, so if I just don't worry about the food, what happens? We just do this for a while. How far can this get me? Because the food seems to be throwing me off. Yeah, but then it drops it on the sandwich anyway, so... Yeah, the screams when they start to fall off is absolutely wonderful as well. Okay, the food's gotta be dynamically placed based on... No, the Coke can's gonna ruin it! No! My best score, just place ants and spin. So... It fades into the panning version when toppling. Yeah, okay. No, there's some really good polished stuff in here. Okay, so if I do maybe like the bottom, if I do the top of the sandwich instead of the sides. Let's see what this does. Oh, I was gonna say, ideally, I don't want to get a lot of food, because that starts to throw it off. No, you goofy food! No! Yeah, okay. No, it's good that the food actually makes it so you have to, pay attention. Now I'm just building on the opposite side of wherever the food's gonna land. And it seems to be working out. Why are you leaning so much that way? What did I do? Ah, I almost broke 3,000. That was gonna be the goal there. That's the main tactic? Okay. I almost hit 3,000. Although you gotta hit like almost 4,000 to hit the leaderboard. Yeah, it's never been a major goal. Getting good at anything. Oh, that's cool too. That it fades out the sound too. Man, it's just some really good polish on this. That was a lot of fun. Okay, back to music. Oh, speaking of, whoops. There we go. Did the most funny polish. Okay. Well, it's like fading out the audio in and out, and then having the random, like different the audio randomizer and stuff. It's like there's small things, but boy, do you feel it. Okay, do I remember implemented screenshots last minute and think it's a good addition? Yeah, no, I think so too. I didn't really pay attention to it except for that first run, but I think it's fantastic. Especially if you're doing like a high score game and stuff too. Okay, so other ramps. That was what I was going to try to squeeze in here before. Yeah, it's only been an hour. That would be fun to throw that into the... Okay, so this is the... Oh, I guess that's the question too, is... the ramp clone. Instantiate ramp. So it's the ramp game object. So the ramp game object has just a very particular mesh, right? Spline mesh renderer. Where is the mesh? Custom mesh? Okay, ramp spline. That's the ramp computer. That's the offsets. That's the info. That's the whatever this is. There we go, mesh. Is that what it's called? Okay, it's called cube 0.001. Okay, so now the question is, can I change this? Oh, adding meshes adds, so that's like the road that they had the example of. So, I don't want to change the mesh. I want to go into the channel 1 and I want to change, or yeah. I don't want to add a mesh, I want to change the mesh. Huge blind mesh. So ramp get component the spline mesh. It's like, or maybe I could pass it in. No, it's because I wanted for this specific. Then just mesh? No. Channel? Get channel. 0. It's just the first one. And then add mesh. Duplicate mesh. Get mesh. Next mesh. Remove mesh. And then down here, set mesh. No, but there's no set mesh. Oh, it's past an hour. I'm gonna sit. So how many game jams is it this year? That's like what, 4 or 5 different game jams already? It's a lot of jamming. I get maybe like 3 out of the most in a year. I definitely slowed down for a while. Oh, and that's what happens is I get rid of the tab that I was using. Only made the music for that one. Okay. Wait, but you said you implemented the screenshot thing last minute. So, yeah, okay. So just did a little bit of coding. Yeah, because I'm like, what did I... Yeah, I don't have anything updated there, but... And I know I slowed down there. So that was 3. I was like, I think I typically do about 3 game jams in a year. Yeah, because this is not... That's not a game jam. That's a project I was working on. I guess that was 4 the year before. And then what am I up to this year? Imbibe, and then 2 more, right? Or just the other one? Mostly setup rather than the coding. A new camera that renders into a render texture. Yeah, okay. I guess it is just this other project. It's just because I'm working on something that we're trying to get done before the end of the year. Which would bump that up to 3 projects for the year. And then I want to also do that other board game this year as well. It's because I have 2 projects coming. Yeah, so I did 2 game jams and I have 2 projects coming. And that's not even counting like the beginning of the year. Just like, man, I had a cool project going and then I just haven't made the time. Yeah, because I do want to do this at some point again too. I think a skill tree building roguelike. Despite the fact that roguelikes have kind of exploded, I think it's still a good idea, so. Made music for 4 entries, okay. Okay, so then you did a ton of work on a ton of projects and stuff, so. Yeah, I still need to work on the art on that a ton, but. Oh, I totally forgot about this, but that's because I only spent like 2-3 days on it, and then was like, nah, I don't care anymore. Well, I guess I could chalk up the... I think I've hit streaming a little harder this year, too. Because it did take me a month to redo all of my Twitch assets and get a new VTuber going. And then I did get... I did do a push for... affiliate that I still have not capitalized on. What a goof. Okay, so just anything with the word mesh. Swap meshes? Oh, okay. Is that I'm gonna assume that's what I think it is, so So I want to swap the current mesh with a different mesh. Swap meshes this current mesh with a random. Okay, so this is spline mesh. Spline mesh is equal to this spline mesh stuff. The theme was awful. Tiny creatures. That's pretty restrictive. I think that's a really fun theme. Like, I think it's probably just because I am a tiny creature myself. So, there's a kinship there for sure. But yeah, I think that is a little bit restrictive. Probably gonna be tons of ants and bugs and microbes and... At least I hope there was a ton of microbes, so... Hate visual themes? I guess those are both pretty visual. To say, like... There had to have been, like, a ton of, Why can I... It's the king of everything. I can remember that guy, but I can't remember the name of the game. Probably because it's some weird, like... It's a weird name. Okay, but... Now you gotta be curious about it. Yeah, I did one or two of these. Didn't like the themes. I just... Well, yeah, I did one or two of these that I didn't like the theme. I didn't like the game that I came up with, and then I got harshly judged for the thing that I didn't like. And was like, I think I'm good. I don't want to do these. How do I look at this one, I guess? I don't want to join the event. Can I look at the event? Okay, join the event to look at it there. Oh, to Monday, October 7th. So it just ended? It's about to end? Rating the games ends. So now how do I look at the... Katamari Damacy. There we go. Damacy? That's the what I was expecting to see a lot of. Katamari, but... It just ended, yeah, I told you we were submitting. Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't know, especially if you're just doing music for it. I don't know what the timeline was for the people who were making it, so... Or for who were a little more... Like, actually submitting the project and stuff. Okay, so now how do I look at the list of games? There we go. There's a gnome! Uh-oh, now I gotta play all these Game Jam games. It's an awful website. I thought they were updating it. I thought they said, and that's what I thought that whole, like, first page I saw there was that it was getting updated. I mean, it's a user, like, these are very hard to see. And this is how you actually see the games. And this is, like, okay, here's the, like, Twitter, like, a news thing, but... I think that's also what put me off of this, so... You fought with the organizer because you can't even search a game? Wait, there's... Oh, there is no search functionality. That's insane! Really? You can't even search for a game? For how big this is... Like, for how big this event is, that's kind of insane that they don't have, like, a search functionality or something. Like, that's... Yeah, there were reasons why I wasn't too enthused with doing Let 'Em Dare. Although my friend who's done a lot of incremental games, he's had some pretty good success with doing it. Like he's had some pretty highly rated games. And I know that he was saying that like you do learn a lot more when people are scoring you and stuff, but although I did have that on the Pirate Software Jam and stuff, so found a sponsor and implemented game embedding instead of just adding a search engine. Okay. Wow, that's a whole bunch of them. Okay, I was like, yeah, I was kind of wondering, like the itch.io page, I think felt a little lighter, if I remember correctly, but that's a whole bunch there. Okay, no, this has everything on there. Maybe I just didn't. Yeah, this is so much nicer. This is just kind of crowded and. Well, and I guess if you're doing music for some of these, as opposed to, like the whole thing, I can see how you can crank out a few more projects and things. Okay, so yeah, now if I wanted to look for, like, any games with gnomes in them. Oh, it's the first. Okay, so this is only the first time you did only music. Okay. So you did do all of these. That's what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Well, and then how many of these are solo versus, like, multiple people? Because I know that also affects the quality. Well, in good ways and bad ways, because I've definitely done done a ton of solo projects that are pretty, like, that aren't great. But then I did like one really big project where we had too many people, and that also didn't work out well, so. And then they just posted a link to itch.io anyway. So. It said Gnomeageddon, and I thought, yeah, it does say Gnome. Okay, yeah, plenty of people that haven't even finished their pages and stuff. So, that's what you did too? Yeah, okay. Oh, no, okay, so this page is filled out. It's just the itch.io page hasn't gotten fully filled out yet. Well, this is like, cause it doesn't even use like. Well, I guess I don't know what this looks like on mobile either, cause maybe that makes a bit more sense on mobile. Go back to the mesh swapping. Okay, I got distracted. I saw the word gnome and I was like, wait, how many more gnome things can I find? It's definitely. Hey, look! I found the game. This was the game you did, right? Something about don't touch my sandwich. This is the prologue. This is the prologue to Sandwich. Guy tries to defend himself and his sandwich, and then loses and gets eaten. I just saw a sandwich in there, so. Oh, I guess I did do the itch as opposed to the there. Because then you can actually rate it And if you can't search it back from here, because that was the thing too. It's like I don't know if it. Yeah, it doesn't go back the other direction. Okay, I need to stop perusing this. I don't need to be playing a bunch of jam games right now anyway. I have to finish getting the whatchamacallit. I gotta get the monetization set up. And then I could play jam games. Then I could get some money off of doing jam games. I saw some ants a few pages up. Yeah, I see bees. Like I said, I was assuming there was gonna be lots of bugs and stuff. I'm like, this isn't the Stackoon that I played, is this? Did they just make another Stackoon, or is this is it just this? Just the game? Just the embedded game here? Oh, okay, here's the links, if there were any. If I had one. No, okay, I should just go back to what I was doing. I don't need to play another Stackoons game. But it's Stackoon again. Oh, that's... Okay, wait, if I look at, like, one of the... Oh, that's the profile, not a Twitter thing. But I was like, I just played a game called Stackoon. Is this related? Or no? Is this another team came up with another version of Stackoon? This is looking separate. Either that or it's not. Oh, okay. This is Thomas Was Alone. Oh, okay, and this is, which I never did play Thomas Was Alone. I just know that that's, like, somewhat of a touchstone just because of the fact that it's, like, one of those examples of, like, oh, I don't know how to do art. Well, you can do a game that's as simple as, whoops. Just moving, blocks around, so... Wow, the short the short stack code is useless. That's certainly accurate. I am definitely useless. Okay, I think I'm good after this. Oh, purple can expand? What did it say? That. Okay, that's with G. Okay, no. I don't. No. Okay, somebody said, go back to the mesh swapping, bud. Okay. Oh, I wanted to add some more audio things on my Stream Deck too. I will throw that on my list of things here, because Stream Deck audio. Man, I just got back from a vacation and I'm like, I need a break. Nah, I think it's just because vacation lets you realize just how stressed you really are. And the spline mesh, which I forgot to do that there. But then again, I can only blame myself for being stressed out. Okay. Get channel 0. Okay, then does this have a list of 2:30 in the morning? Well, have a good shower. I would say have fun sleeping, but I don't know if that's what's gonna happen next. But at any rate, have fun showering. It's only 7:30. Like, it's gotta be later. I did do a big yawn immediately when I sat down. And I feel another one coming on. I'll sleep for you. I was thinking of trying to sleep a little more, but now that I'm doing a longer commute, I'm doing a long commute to work. And then working a full 8 hours. So I'm like, that's 10 hours of my day gone, just straight up. And then if I do 9 hours of sleep, then that's like 19 hours. So I'm like, I get 5 hours to actually live my life? That's that's not a lot. Okay. The mesh. With the list of meshes. Get mesh count. Hey, there we go. It's got the exact method I want. Okay, there. So now it should do nothing unless I add a mesh. And it is rotated for whatever this first current mesh is. So what do you look like? Or rather, what is the... I don't think the mesh is rotated. I don't know. Okay, so now we go into the prefab. We add a mesh. And that mesh is going to be... Did I not have a basic, like, half a cube? I do have a cube. No, wait, that's some other cube. That's just all sorts of weird stuff. Oh, wait, so why is it using this other weird mesh? Okay. Why does it look like meshes? It said add mesh, and then it's like, here's a bunch of scripts. That's not a mesh. Also, do you have just like a basic cube? Basic sphere? Like, those are... Okay, capsule, cube, cylinder, sphere. Okay, here. Yeah, I did want to try this, just to... this seems massive. And also doesn't look right. But I guess we'll see. So now there is 2 meshes in the channel that it could try to swap between. So we'll see what that does. So it'll try to swap the current mesh with whatever, a random mesh, and then try to make the spline. Man, I do feel like it's nap time. It seems a bit big. Yeah, that's a bit big. It looks like really thin too. Like, why are these... Yeah, I'm like, why is it an accordion? It squeams me. Okay. So let's do a little blender. Blender, because I can't type. Because what I want to do is take the ramp that I had and then make more ramps at that same size. Because then I know it's the right size. Blender, are you actually... Okay, I was gonna say. I also don't know if I should have just used Steam to open it. No, and again, I didn't update my time tracker. At least I know when I started, though. Because I started exactly at 6. Okay. And I might cut it off at 8 o'clock here, too. I guess this one? That seems like it's in the wrong spot and the wrong size. Okay, what ramp am I using in Unity? The ramp spline, the model. Yeah, I was gonna say this ramp basic. I did save over the ramp basic, didn't I? Open recent. The skate park then? Aha, the skate park. Don't save, I didn't change anything on there. Aha, this one, okay. So now, I want to just cut the cube in half. So it was... Shift A. Aha, cube. And then I want to position it, and I want to... This is a question of, do I remember how to do anything in Blender? The answer is not really. Almost, kind of, sort of, maybe. That was the 3D cursor. The cube. Nope, not face select. Not edit mode. Object mode. U. No! Wait, I lied. Control Z's. Control Z's all around. There, okay. Out of edit mode, object mode. Now I want to do a shift... Alt A? No, Control A? No. Shift A? That's because it's not giving me a cube this time. Mesh, cube. There we go. Okay, it's because it's saying mesh first. Now cube. There we go. And this cube is at 0, 0, 0. Okay, well, can I make it 0.5? That's, nope, that's still the, whatchamacallit. Item. Ah, there we go. Okay. Dimensions 2 meters. But the location, I want it up a meter. That's not up. On the Z, up a meter. There we go. Okay, and then I hide you. And then we show you. And then I guess technically I can go into edit and do like a bevel on this edge. It just extends across the whole thing, but that's not oh, that's all the musica. Well, we'll stick with some pattern shift then. Oh, wait, I don't know that I have pattern shift on my pattern shift should definitely be on my stream music list. Okay. Alt A and apply transforms to the origin is on the bottom. Isn't that what I did, or did I not do the transform to move it right? Okay, so that was Alt A, and I put it in the middle. And then... I was like, I thought that's what I did, kind of, sort of, maybe. That's not the right direction again. That's not even the right object. This cube. I thought this up there. Control A? Did it do the thing? While the cube is selected in object mode, or... So Alt A... Alt A seems to deselect it. Or no, Control A rather. Let's do Control A. There we go, location. Aha, okay. And then do the up a meter. Oh, small orange dot. Okay. I did not catch that. I was like, I'm not seeing a small orange dot on this. There we go. Okay, so when I select it, then I can see the small orange dot. That is the origin. Okay, there we go. Yes. That is an important thing that I wanted to have, so thank you for that. Okay, now I want edge select. Okay, I did want to bevel. And that would be edge selection there. And it was like Control B or something. Aha, there. And then that I can use to do just a straight ramp like so. Because then I can also try to figure out how to scale this. To stretch it out a bit too. We shall see. Okay, so yeah, it's all good. That's literally all I wanted to do was just here's a right angle sliced in half cube. Simple AF. Because then this can be skewed. No, skew is another scale. Is it just scale, or is it? I think it is just scale, not skew. Okay, now it's export. Nope, it's select this in object mode and then export as a FBX, OBJ, FBX, probably FBX. Yes. Ramp basic flat, maybe. We'll do ramp basic 45. Ramp limit to selected objects. Yes. Ramp basic 45, not flat. Okay, selected objects, ramp basic. So now we go on to Unity and see if I did it correctly and then redo it again if I didn't. Okay, it's not under 3D objects, it's under Gosh dang it, I never know. Okay, there we go. It's under that folder in the 3D objects. No, it's not. That's a different set of 3D objects. Is it not under 3D objects? Where does it go? Gosh dang it, I never remember where Blender dumps the things. Export, FBX, C 3D objects. Yeah, that seems like a pretty basic spot. And then I go to C 3D objects. Okay, there it is. Pain in the butt. Ramp basic 45. Okay, and slap you into here. Then we go to here. No. We go to prefabs. We go to here. We go to here. We go to here, and then 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 run it, and then run it again. I did remember for at least right now to run it and then run it again. And then we run it again. Well, okay, maybe it didn't take. Maybe we just gotta run it again. Okay, well, it seems to... maybe it's... just gotta give it a second to update, and then it'll... okay, well, maybe if... how about this time? It's gonna... Well, okay, it's, if I just, keep pressing the button, it'll give me a different outcome, right? Okay, I'll go fix it. Okay, so that's the list of points there, but the mesh seems to be super huge. It also seems to be... Okay, so just out of curiosity, let's see if I can go back to what I had. In terms of... we get rid of you. Delete. Wait. Oh, so it did put the right thing in there. So, okay, so it's properly switching these out. Because that's the wrong mesh, actually. I'm like, wait a second, no, it's supposed to be this one. Okay, so now if we put the mesh that I had again. Wait. Wait, no, wait, okay. So no joke that time, let's do a refresh update. No! Why? That's the correct mesh. There are no other meshes. Right? The mesh that's in here. No! Soiled it. Soiled it. Hey. Hey. Excuse me. Pardon me. I went into the prefab. And I said... that there is... Hey, pardon me, excuse me. Cube. Delete. Of the... Am I saving that I changed the prefab? I was like, yeah, okay, maybe I didn't save the fact that I changed it. Okay, save. Channel 1. Okay, so that... We're gonna double check it a third time. Which I guess is triple checking it. No! Get out of here! Okay, or if you're gonna be like that, we're just gonna change you to this ramp as well. Okay, is there an apply button? That's really what I need, is like a apply. Make sure that that is... Okay, so we hit save a bunch of times over. Okay, so that took. The delete didn't take? Okay, that seems to have taken. That's not the way to fix it, but that hopefully is a way to fix it. Because I'm getting close to the point of like, okay, I just want to box this up and send this off as a thing on social media. Why? No! It was working perfectly fine, and then I just screwed with it, and now it's broken. I just wanted to try switching out the mesh, and I did, and now it's... What in the fluffin' heck are you doing? There's like another ramp inside of the ramp. What? It's like one of the ramps is... That's just wild. It's got one ramp that's rotated the way I want, and then the second one is rotated, and then it just does that. At least the size is right. Okay, wait, so let's play. It's the correct ramp, but it's... Oh! Wait. There is two ramps there, isn't there? Okay, so one of them is sideways. That's what you're telling me. Yeah, switching between the ramps and at every step and the other ramp is rotated. I think it's because there are two ramps in there, and for some reason the second ramp is rotated. But okay, so if I hit delete, and then we're gonna go over here and hit save. Not using the shortcut. We're gonna hit save, like so. And then I click off of it, and then I click back on it. And then I click back on channel. There's just the one. So then we hit save, and save, and save. And also save, and also save. And we're not forgetting to save. And then coming back over here. Okay, it's just the one. Just the one, not two of them. With one of them rotated at a different angle. It's just one mesh. Nah! Wait, restart. No! Why? Okay, now I just want to get it back to where it was. No! No, please. Please, no! No, no. It was working. I'm sorry I messed with it. Oh. No, why? There's only one mesh in there. Okay, nope. I lied. Don't do a random mesh. It's just the one mesh. None of this. Okay, let's see if that does it. We gotta run it again. Yeah, okay, not working. And then... Please work. I just want to box this up, send this off, and slap it on social media and say, No! I just wanted to say I got the ramps done. I was like, okay, I got the ramps done. Now I can tweak them. It's like, nope. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have tweaked them. Shouldn't have messed with it. No! Wait. You're supposed to be ramp clone, right? Well, that was like that the whole time, though, right? That might have been causing issues. Whoops. Well, don't I want the... I want the spline wait, I lied. Give me both. I want the spline mesh of this. The ramp clone, right? That might have been causing issues. Oops, okay, no, this one's ramp, sorry. There. That's ramp. This one is ramp clone now, right? I don't know that that's gonna fix that, but... You have a suspicion the wrong setting sneaked back in? Well, we'll see. But seeing how I was setting the prefab every time instead of setting the new... You are correct, it somehow did sneak back in. Despite the fact that I hit... Okay, wait. So we hit save, we hit run. Okay, that's just running... What would... Huh? Okay, wait. Now that I hit run, then we look at this again. And we see that it did this again. So we say, no, how about, don't do that. And then we hit save. We're not forgetting to save. And then, okay, now we're doing this save. Then we hit run. I regret adding multiple meshes. Much regret. Then we go back to here and we look at this. Aha! Okay. So then we hit save. And then we hit save. And then we hit save. And then we hit run again. What are you guys looking like here? Excuse me, how did you... Okay, wait, I think I'm applying the wrong spawn point here. Okay, now that I actually fixed this to be correct. Why was I messing with spline mesh again? Okay, so maybe now add the planet radius back in? Yeah, instead of planet size? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that might have been that I had ramp instead of ramp clone. Which I should have noticed, because the whole time it was saying, hey, it's using... The ramp clone is not getting used for anything. Okay, yeah, since it's nearly 8 o'clock, this is going to be a just... Get the ramps working again. Okay, run it again, just to make sure. It seemed like it did it, but... There we go, okay. I didn't remember it being that tiny, but that's fine. Okay, tiny ramp. Rotated the right way. Tiny ramp. You seem to be... Well, okay, it's fine. They're just tiny ramps. Okay, and they're all rotated the right way. Okay, so now for show-off purposes, do the distance bigger, do the number of points a lot bigger. Maybe not a lot bigger, but like that. Man, that your ramp code, really handy, really useful, really good. It really spreads out the points in a nice. No! I was a little afraid that it was twisting it that way. Oh no. I mean, that's fine, because that is one version of the ramps that I would like to have. But I wanted to have them a little more spread there. Oh, wait, I did use that get consistent ramp thing. Or something, right? The distance feels like it should be further. But okay, so this tells me that, yeah, you can do those tight corners easily enough. Okay, I wanted long. Point count. Oh, wait. I didn't run it again. I ran it once. Gotta run it twice. Check it twice. Okay, so they are still tiny. I just want them a little bigger. And then I can call it quits, because it's 8 o'clock and I... What? 29? No, I would have put in 30, not 29. Is Unity hacking off an entire number there? Okay, so the distance of like 5 then, maybe? Seems a little dangerous, but I guess we'll see. No! I mean, they're cute. I like... Sure, that's cute, but I wanted to do... Had to do a double take when you saw the stream title? I mean, that was sort of the intent there. I'm doing curves on the curved surface of a planet, so I figured, you know, curvy, but... It seems to have had the desired effect. Look at all these curves. Not very feminine. Womanly curves, but look at all these curves. Look at all these splines. I want them to be bigger and longer. Do I use the distance variable in the generating code? No. I should. Distance between points. Max angle. Why did this get changed? I thought I was using the distance. Distance. Where am I using distance? I was using it in my old code, and then here, where I had it said max distance between points, and I had the word distance. Okay. And then max angle per point. Okay, let's... Is that an int, or is that a... That's a float, so we'll just slap that on there. Max angle per point. There we go. Okay, so now that I'm actually properly using the variables, so that's going to be 0. Actually, that's fine. No curves. Flat. We're looking for flat. Hell yeah. Okay, so now... I lied, we're getting curvy. So do like 5, so bend it just a well bit. Okay, that's looking good. I don't know what to do about the ramp collisions, though. Now, obviously, I could make them smaller, so I think I could do less points, I could do less distance. So I could cut it, like, more than in half. Yeah, okay, so that's a little less... It's colliding a little less. Shoot, now I'm like, I want to switch it out with a different ramp, but I'm like, no, it's gonna explode. It will explode. I do want to switch out the skybox, but I'm like, my friend already did a different, he already added a whole skybox system with his the hoverboard code. So I'm like, I don't need to do that. This was my thing to do, was to just get the ramps generating. Now that somebody else helped me do it, I finally got it done. Okay. Yeah, run it as a build. I've never done a build of this one. I was gonna say, I've done a build of this one. What do you mean? Huh. Weird. Yeah, just a couple days ago. Yeah, that was another one of those things that, talking about game dev stuff, where it's like, yeah, companies don't want to see, like, a ton of stuff, like, work-in-progress stuff on social media, because they want to, like, it's like if you go to a publisher, it's like the publisher wants to be the one to say, hey, this is the game that we're making, this is the game that we're, showing off. But I like my social journaling too much. I like just dumping a thing on there so that I can look back at it and see, oh, okay, here's what I was doing. I think that's why I also like the, like, coding on Twitch, so that I can look back, because that's exactly what happened, is that I wanted to see, oh, how did I solve that problem? And then the one time I didn't stream it, I did not have the answer there. Yeah, boy, does this really need some, this needs a background. This needs the planet to actually, have some texture to it and stuff, too. Would do wonders for it. Okay, that's probably good enough. Yeah, okay, and I added that and stuff too, so that's nice and useful and helpful. Okay, so I think I'm ready to call it quits. It's 8 o'clock and I got the goal done. I got ramps generating on the planet. They're still having a little bit of collision issues, but the try the non-consistent one. The random bending curve. Is that a little more wiggly? Max bend increase per point. Max bend increase per point. Okay. And then slap some kind of number in there, otherwise it's not going to do anything interesting. We'll do like 10. It's not a huge wiggle, but that's a wiggle. Wiggle, wishy wiggle, wishy wiggle, wishy wiggle, yeah. It's a little bit of wiggle. Not increase should be lower than the max angle. I forgot to update a number. I mean, it seemed to survive it though, so. This is cheap viewers. Nope, still not subpar viewers though. Oh wait, and it's not even showing this, is it? But I still want to ban them. Ban. Okay, so it didn't even show up, but also banned. Oh, for it to look nice. Get the numbers correct. Okay. So we'll do... Yeah, so we'll just up the wiggliness. This is something that I can undo fairly easily if it's... other way around. bigger number, smaller number? Is that what it was? I think I might have gone a bit crazy with the wiggles. That's neat looking, though. That's heckin' neat looking. She's a lower number on bend increase. Yeah, it seems to be. That's some good code, though. That's working well. Bend increase. Do like 3? No, we'll stick with the 5 that I was thinking earlier. Ooh. It's kind of neat. Yeah, the self-intersection stuff is, I think, the next big thing to tackle. Because there's a lot of self-intersection stuff with this. But this would also be fun to do a build of. Yeah, just overwrite it. I don't. This is easy enough to do a build and do another build, so. Oops, there we go. Oh, it's gonna have that in-game overlay, whatever nonsense. Oh, we did the double curve again there too. Interesting. Yeah, this is getting it to look more like a moon or an asteroid or something with these kind of like, essentially like weird craters and stuff. This is looking a lot less like ramps and a lot more like craters. Angle variables are the bend increase is the angle difference between each point, and max angle is basically a clamp on the angle it can never get above. Yeah, yeah. No, the variables were well named. I was able to make a guess at the like bend increase and the max angle. Yeah, there's a little bit of like, you can see a little bit of a seam still. And it's like, I don't know if that's like a shading thing or if like if I just push it into the ground just a little bit. Or if it doesn't matter that much. That might also be a thing. Although I think if you're zipping around on a little hoverboard right above the planet, you'll notice, if you can notice the cracks this far away, you can probably notice the cracks on a hoverboard there. But yeah, you can also see the ramps are pretty, but that's polish things. Might also be like shader stuff as well to just try to smooth that out some. Yeah, it's like there's like some stuff here where it's like you can't see all the different ramps, and then there's some stuff there where it's like, okay, you could see the gradient. I mean, this is a pretty basic mobile game too. It doesn't need to look incredible. Okay. Yeah, moving them slightly into the planet would hide the gap. That's what I was. That'll be. That's with it next time. And there is like an offset that you can add with the spline that I think push it into the planet just a tad. Okay, but with that yawn and with the recording the videos of success, Yeah, there we go. Although we'll probably need to trim these a little bit. Oh, we'll do... Actually, I could do one last generation with the one last curve there. Random bending curve, and then the bending curve, and then the random consistent bending curve. Or did I start with that? Okay, wait, I can just Control Z. I had random bending curve, I had... Whoops, nope. And then... Let's probably just get random curve. Although I just didn't have enough. Oh, that was a 4 each anyway. Okay, there. But the... Because I think that other video, this one. Now we have noodle ramps. Well, these are noodle ramps without being like... Okay, no. This is the random consistent bend curve. That's probably fine that there's just the two different kinds of like... Yeah, okay, so this is the random consistent bend curve as opposed to the like... Yeah, no, this is fine. I'll just take the two videos and slap them together. Which I could do real quick here. Well, these are noodle ramps that are on the planet and actually like can function as a ramp. I mean, if you isolated, I mean, like even just looking at like a long ramp, you're gonna look like those like you follow the one path. That's gonna be one long noodle of a ramp anyway. But I think it's because of the angle of the... Like when it's a path, that looks more like a path than a noodle, but... Okay, and then we just slap both of y'all in here, and then slap both of y'all in here. And then hack off the first part of this for sure. Where's the, Didn't I have the whatchamacallit at the beginning of this clip? I don't know, it's at the beginning of this one. Like, what are you playing? Like, run the video. Okay, there. And now run the video. That's the... Viewer, there we go. I'm like, okay. That's what I wanted. Because then this one... Yeah, there we go. The beginning of this... That stupid thing needs to get hacked off. Not both of them. This one. That needs to get hacked off. Okay, and then... So give me like... this chunk of it. To like there, so... And then give me about the same size thing here. Oh, and the music ended too. Okay, this seems like a very good stopping point. Okay, and this is the more interesting one. We'll slap that at the beginning and then there. And then do a little bit of nope on that. I don't think it has to be that particular, but okay. There we go. Then I can just export that. Export. Shoot, where's the button? Export to file. Maybe that's what I wanted. And then this is ramp generator v1. Something like that. I was gonna say, it shouldn't take that long to do a... How many second clip? Probably did too long of a clip here and then too long of a clip here. It really should have been shorter, but that's... I don't care. And then I'll have something to post on social media before I take off for work, which is gonna be... Yeah, that's why I'm thinking about I gotta go to bed now so that I can get up early so that I can actually have an opportunity to, like, post this before taking off to work. Okay, we're gonna just save you. Well, I just gotta think real hard about that video. Hope the stream is still running okay. Okay. So hopefully that's saved. So Blender can go away. Unity can go away. This I can post for my friend to say, hey, it is a worky. And then call it quits and go to bed. And go to bed early so that I can get up early. So that I could take off to work early so I can get off of work early so I could go vote. That's going to be my thing to do tomorrow. Is early voting is available. And as much as the commute to work sucks, it also... Okay, there we go. But as much as the commute to work sucks, the early voting place is on the way back to work, back from work. Oh, yeah, no, I don't need to save the project here. That's fine. That goes away. And then I'm ready to just call it quits. Come back on Wednesday? Can I come back on Wednesday? I know the board game group is on... I think... Although I think the big meeting is every month. So I'll have some Wednesdays to work on stuff. Yeah, I don't know how much gaming I'm gonna do. I think I might just hit game development pretty hard here. Okay, yeah, beyond my own stresses. There's nothing else big happening. Yeah, it's like, dang it, there's so many games out, too. It's like World of Goo 2, I bought UFO 50 and downloaded it. I would like to finish MOA, and I would like to finish Dishonored 2. I want to play with Tiny Glade at some point. Lauren's Lure, I was watching on Twitter for forever, and it looks so good. I have Braid here that I've never played. We'll see if I go back to Animal Well. I just wasn't feeling it. That's like Transistor. I tried a couple times. The second time I tried it, definitely got further, but kind of slowed down on that one too. Okay. I should get rid of Gnomer. I don't think I'm ever going to play Gnomer again. Not that it was bad, but I think it was one of the best Gnome games I played. There's also Grun. Grun is out now too, dang it. Why do I have to have a job? This sucks. I guess if I work real hard, maybe I could just stream Gnome games for a living. It'd be... I don't know, there seems to be more and more Gnome games, especially if I do, like, GM games. And then, oh, it's not even on my wish list. Excuse me. How is it not even on my wish list? Okay, so this is a whole $12. Okay. I think I'm done with distractions. And it's nearly 8:30, so I should go to bed. So, but like I said, I'll be back Wednesday with more game development stuff. There's obviously still more to do with this planet, for sure. So, goodbye, good night, thanks for stopping by. Good luck, have fun sleeping. Be back Wednesday. Bye. OBS, please. Can you let me click on things?